the least formal is the open seating, which is where you let people choose their own seats. Pros and cons of that. One pro for you is that you can forego the work that needs to be done to actually figure out where you want people to be seated, either by table or by seat. It's an undertaking, but it certainly creates a better situation on the floor in terms of people getting easily seated. So if you want to look at that as a pro in terms of less work for you, but a major con for that would be that people tend not to pack in to seats. So if you had 8 seats at a table, the first couple comes in and they're seated. The next couple comes to the table and they typically don't sit right next to the first couple. They would leave a seat open in between and leave one seat free and sit in the next 2 seats. It's typically what the average person does. And so on, another couple will come and do the same. So when the fourth couple comes now, there are just 2 seats that are not next to each other at the table anymore. And that's an uncomfortable situation. So that tends to be a con. With open seating, then in that case, that couple just looks around the room for another seat table that has 2 seats together. And what you would find after a while, if you had 40 tables in the room, there's probably 40 couples wandering around the room trying to find 2 seats next to each other. And so that's a major con in that people are a little put out if they can't find seats together. And at some point, there's going to have to be some intervention by some coordinator or other person on the ground to help these wandering people find their seats. So that's a major con of the open seating. And so taking on the work beforehand of assigning seating helps us avoid that situation, because people then would go to their table and amongst themselves work out how to pack into the table. And so that's a much more comfortable situation for the guests, because then seating is not a challenging situation. We hope this has been helpful. Be sure to call us here at Caribbean Caterers so that we can schedule that site visit with you to help you further foster this very important, seemingly trivial, but very important part of your gala planning. We are here to just make it easy for you and create a guest experience that you would want for your guests. So again, it's Gillian with Caribbean Caterers. See you soon.